Happy Valentine's Day. I'm heading to a church thrift store in Newburyport, Mass. And also they're having a yard sale where you take all you want and you just make a donation for them. Everything is helpful to the church. Let's head inside. Okay, so I headed upstairs to the room where they said everything was free and basically you just made a donation for whatever you wanted to fill your basket, bag, or box with. Just make a donation at the end. So you can see there's a lot of different random things here. What was frustrating was what I wanted to do was get here like 15 to 20 minutes early so that I could be sort of, one of the first ones in the room. And what ended up by happening was, while I was trying to find a parking spot because there was no place to park, basically, one of the ladies that was also trying to find a place to park, she said she couldn't believe it because she was actually working at the yard sale. It was an indoor yard sale at the thrift store here at a local church in Newburyport. So she was a little frantic, and I was thinking to myself, I also was disappointed because when I got inside, there were lots of people and there was hardly any room to kind of navigate. But and it was obvious that people had their bags and such filled up. So I was getting heart palpitations thinking that I was missing out on something or somebody got the goods. And so I took what I could. And it's always kind of interesting because you want to really look at everything, but you're also trying to get going on, grabbing the good stuff and putting stuff in your bag before other people get it. So this was a nice big, I don't know if it was real leather or not. I probably should have picked that up. I have a friend that sells leather bags on Whatnot, and I've been sort of finding things for her. But it had a lot of scuffs and it was pretty big. So I probably should have taken it and filled it up with things. So I do sell toys on my, I do sell toys in both Facebook Marketplace and also on eBay. So I did look at that house a little bit better. I go back and look at it, but I have so many things, so many toys already to sell that I wasn't really going to be bothered with it. And so I also wanted to be kind of selective here because I do have a lot of things already. Also starting to sell at a vintage booth locally in a vintage antique gift shop. So I was really kind of hunting around for things that would go well in that shop as well. A lot of these prints and framed artwork was actually pretty nice. But again, I know the space that I have in my vintage booth, and it wouldn't allow for big pieces like that to fit. So I kind of had to surpass those, and there wasn't any way I was going to be shipping large prints on the Whatnot or even in eBay. I've been there, done that. I'm not sure that I'm interested in that right now. I was looking through these gold frames. Some were brass, and I probably should have picked them up because I have some already, but you can sell them in lots. And that new little set of frames there probably would have sold too. I guess I was just being really selective, and I had 3 big bags full of stuff that I had already brought. I brought some to the car and I had some in my hands. So again, I just wanted to make sure I got as many of the goods that I could find. I did end up by picking up some of the Valentine stuff, but I was thinking of putting it in my new booth. But honestly, it was already going to be past Valentine's Day, so I'll just hold on to them for projects of my own, or maybe for next time, next year. Those were really pretty, those boxes. I know people buy those. I did get that mirror, and I'll show you at the end of the video my haul. I don't think I included these Valentine's things in the haul, but everything you see me put over on the bench, I think I got. Some of it was pretty good, and some of it was just random stuff. I think they just put in this box to put it all together, and you just never know what sells on Whatnot or eBay. That actually probably would have been an okay thing to pick up too. It looks like it was a little bit older. And probably for a Whatnot show, a lot of these things would have been good. That bunch of red flowers right there, I definitely took those home and I used them in my display in my new booth. So now I'm in the section where you have to pay, over in the, not the yard sale portion, but the thrift store portion. And they price things up a little bit high, I think. So where I just got a bunch of stuff in the other room and only donated like $25, I didn't really see the need to start paying $10 per thing, per item over here. And it was mostly clothes, so I didn't really have a need for clothes unless it was for myself personally, and I wasn't shopping for that today. So I just quickly went through and looked at all of the items that they had in the shop. I always look at lamps, but honestly, I know there's a lot of resellers that sell lamps, even on eBay, and I just can't imagine shipping a lamp. This is like a section where they have crafts. Okay, now we'll go over the haul that I brought home with me. This is a beautiful green glass pitcher that I picked up. Let's see, some cloth napkins. This is just a little handkerchief. Nothing's on it, so. But here's the other cloth napkin. It's all hand done, looks like. Ooh, that was loud. This is pretty. It obviously goes on a light fixture of some sort. So I think I have the other one as well. And these do sell. It's really pretty. This little guy, there was a bunch of little ceramic pieces, and I believe it's made in Taiwan. Can't see it. I think that says Taiwan. You guys probably can see it better than me. Yeah, right there, made in Taiwan. So they're nothing special, but things that are made in Taiwan obviously are older. So it's not even very well done, but the other little bears that I got to go with it will be good, which I'll show you in a little bit. This was an old bottle of some sort. I love old bottles. I think they're really cool, so I'll just clean that up the best I can, see if I can sell that. This, I can't figure it out. It doesn't open up that I can tell. I don't even know what that says. Too small. But anyway, I can't, it looks like it should open up, but it doesn't in this. Oh, I'm sorry. That's a hole. So I wonder if there was like a little cork there. But I could use it like as a bud vase. That would be kind of cute. And another old bottle. I like the shape. Probably like, it reminds me of, God, what am I trying to say? Art Nouveau shape. Yeah. This was a beautiful music box. Very detailed. No chips or cracks, no problems. Yeah, it's really pretty. And I believe that says Taiwan as well. Made in Taiwan. Yep. It's hard to see. Hard to see. But yeah, I thought that was really pretty. These two little trinket dishes. I grabbed those. This goes around a tea light or a votive candle. I have a bunch of these actually, Christmas type ones, but I don't know if they're real pewter. I think some are. Oh, wait there. Yeah. So hard to see. Yeah, I think this is pewter. Anyway, yeah, I grabbed those. Let's see what else. There was a camera, and I don't know much about cameras, but I do know on eBay they sell really well. And this is a Pentax 135 millimeter, and I have no idea if it works or even how to see if it works. So I might see if somebody I know can help me out with that. If not, I'll just sell as is, not tested, and see what I can get for it. But I know that that's usually a good idea to pick up any cameras that you see. And these were a bunch of hankies, which sell pretty well. They're really so sweet. Sometimes the embroidery can be so pretty, so special. I've sold some really nice children ones. They just were so cute. I was like contemplating on keeping them myself. Some of these just have some sweet little embroidery. Oh, look at that. A lot of these were hand done. It's amazing how things last, and people cared about their things and took care of them, you know. They had to make them last. I don't know what that is. It's a stain. So we'll see. Sometimes people just buy a whole lot of these and they do different projects with them. I grabbed this, not knowing at all what it is. But it seems like it's new in the box because I couldn't easily get it open to look at it better. And I haven't looked it up yet. But I'm sure if it's never been opened, it will be worth something on eBay. So I was kind of excited about that. This is like a silky material, and it's just a silk bag that says Coach. So believe it or not, what's wrong with this picture? Something's wrong with it. Oh, it's inside out. How silly of me. It's inside out, which is good because it was kept nice. So that could actually go for a pretty penny on eBay. A couple of other random things. Stonewall Kitchen is a brand that is sold around here. I don't know if it's out of New England. I know it's in New England. I just don't know if they're or any other ones around other than New England. But anyway, it's a kind of a high-end kitchen store, and people love their products. They're really good products. This just was a sweet little glass that I liked the color. And then there was a whole bunch of religious stuff because it was at a church. And I love religious things to hang in my home, put up in my home, and use. And also I know that a lot of people love to buy religious items on eBay and maybe whatnot. I got this basket to carry things in. It's a little dingy on the top there, but anyway, I am going to clean it up, and I have a baby shower that I have to put some items in. So I thought I would use this for the baby shower. Here's some random things. This is to get mats out from a dog's fur, because I have dogs, and I know because I've had that before. This is a pretty dish with a gold rim, just a little planter, and an old book. Let's take a look if we can. So it's got writing in it. Information is anyway. This little stuffy, this little plush from Aurora. This cute sign. It's made of wood. It's got a good hanger. It's a good piece. I sell a lot of those on eBay, actually. People love stuff like that. The older ones, not, you know, that looks more handmade. And these purses, wallets. So this was a table full of, let's get that up. A table that was full of religious things, just tiny, you know, small things. That I just decided to just take it all, because I could sell it all as a lot. I could sell them on whatnot. And like I said, some of the things I'll probably keep for myself. There might be some gold, believe it or not, gold and silver in here that I will have to check out. I have that. And some rosary beads, crosses, statues, some really nice things, actually. Yeah. I have lots of things that I've been given over the years or found at yard sales, stuff like that, some things are really, you know, full of treasures. These crosses are beautiful. They're really pretty. That one too. And they cost a pretty penny in the gift shop. So anyway, that concludes most of what I got at the free part of the yard sale. And then now I will show you some things that I bought at the thrift store that was connected to, well, in the same church where they were doing the free yard sale part. Alrighty. Okay, so to conclude what I got at the Congregational Church in Newburyport, Mass. These were, I don't think I paid $6 for this. I think that was a freebie, but it's a sweet, a bird. These were $6, which I kind of regret now because I didn't realize that it's all in plastic. It's not wrapped. I thought they were wrapped in plastic, and the plastic is all warped. I was going to get these for myself, but I'm not sure what I'll do with them. This is a cool handmade leather purse that I thought was really cute. It doesn't have a strap to it. This was a wallet, and it looks like it's also maybe handmade. Not sure. It looks like it's leather. This I'm probably going to see if I can use for obvious reasons. And this was a beautiful tapestry. needlepoint. And right now people really they're into that grandma look, granny core. But the big thing of the day that I got that I was super excited about, and I only paid $7 for, was this gorgeous glass tray, which says, where did I see it? It says on here somewhere, it says Waterford. And when I saw that, I was super excited. Why can't I see it now? Gosh. Okay. I couldn't see it because it's against the white, so I'm going to put it against something that's dark, and you might be able to see it now. Waterford. So I loved it for myself, and I may just keep it for myself to put on, you know, jewelry. Could do, could put jewelry on it, perfume bottles, your makeup, things in the bathroom. It's pretty big. It's definitely big. It's like probably 12 inches by, I don't know, 7 inches that way. Yeah, but it's really heavy too. It's beautiful. I'm psyched. Could even put just wine glasses on it. Yeah. Anyway, I'm very excited about it. Well, that's it for this incredible haul. And so basically everything here, I think, cost $20. Well, I gave a donation of $20, and then I think the items that I purchased was about $20. So that's it. Thanks, guys, for watching. Hope you enjoyed this. Give a thumbs up and comment. Share with some other people that might like something like this. All right. Thanks, guys.